What's up, everybody? Your boy Mr. Hernandez here again. Today, gonna do an art lesson for fun, but also it's gonna help you clear your mind, disconnect sometimes from technology, and this is what you could do to make your story, your comic, your book that we're gonna work on. The more you practice right now, during the time we're not in school full time, the better you're gonna get, and when you grow up to be my age, you're gonna be a great artist, right? All it takes is work and effort. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, Mr. Hernandez here. So, we're going to use scratch paper. Old paper that I have, use it back. Now, if you don't have that, you could use any old paper that's lying around, old notebook, anything. It doesn't really matter. The best artists in the world started with whatever things they had around them. Okay, so, my keys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with some shapes. So I'm going to go to the back side like this. All right. And this is for our story that we're going to create. We're going to create a story. So right now, the world is in a difficult situation, but we always got to make sure and remember that everything changes and things always change and they will not last forever. So what's going on right now is not going to last forever. Okay. Everything is going to change at some point, and in the meantime, what we could do is practice how to draw and do art. So, example, any way you could flip it, this would be vertically or horizontally. Vertically, horizontally. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start off with just shapes that are squares, and try your best to make them as straight as you can. And the more you practice, the more straight they'll get. So I'm practicing right now as we speak, all right, because I feel like I need to improve. So I'm going to focus it a little bit more. There we go. And I am going to go like this. Okay. 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares. Now, as you're writing, think about shapes in the world that are square shaped. Think about all the shapes in the world that have the square shape. This is a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to make 6 of them. 6 squares. Okay? Think about shapes in the world that you see that are square shapes. Where do you see them? Outside. Think about when you go to a store. Think about in your home. Think about books. Think about all the different shapes. I want you to think about that and get back to me. Tell me about that. So I'm going to make some more shapes over here that are squares. Okay? And you would think, oh, squares, how boring, but you'll see. We can always make things with our imagination and then apply them to the real world, and our imagination plus the things that we do as humans in the real world can create wonderful things, even if they start out really simply. Okay, so now we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going by 6s. 6 more. Okay, until I fill up the whole paper. Okay? And art is just practice, just like everything else in life. So I'm trying to make them as straight as I can, but they don't have to be perfect. You guys are in the age where you have way more time than I do. So the more you practice now, oh my gosh, I can only imagine what kind of artist you'll be when you're 15. When you're 16, when you're 17, when you're 18, when you're 19, when you're 20, oh dude, you're going to be amazing. My age, I could still practice, but it's always better because when you're young, you have more time. Like right now, you're 8 or 9. By the time you are, let's say, 12, just 12 in 3 years or 4 years, imagine how awesome you're going to be if you practice like 3 hours every day. If I was your age and I could go back in time, and like I went back in time and I told my age Fernando when I was a little boy, like 18, or I mean when I was 8, I'm sorry, I would tell him, yo Fernando, dude, if you practice music and art right now, every day for 3 hours, when you grow up you're going to be amazing. I would be, tell me the truth, and I'd be, yeah, and I would believe it, and I would go back and I would practice way more. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 6, 12, 18, 24. Guess I'm going to have 30 squares. And notice how they're not all the same, and that's fine. This is why I'm practicing. So the first ones, look, they were better, I think, than the last ones. That means I have to practice more. This is the best one I did right here. I like that one. I'm proud of that one. So now check it out. You're going to make lines coming from the top like this. And then you're going to connect the lines like that. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And look what I made. Kind of two-dimensional squares, or three-dimensional, trying to make that design. So I go like that again. I connect that one on the top. Okay, again, I go like this, make a line again, connect them on the top, go down. Again, don't have to be perfect, okay? This one I'm going to make a little shorter this time. Okay, there we go. And now I go down like that. Boom. Okay? Again, this one, all the way down here. Okay? Make it go down. Boom. Exactly the same. A little bit shorter. That one a little bit longer. They connect. I go like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, here's where it's going to get exciting. My imagination right now, just what I'm thinking, tells me, Fernando, put some eyes that are closed like that. Okay. So these ones are all going to be a little bit different though. This one's going to have eyes like that. Smile. This one's going to have, oh, I'm going to make that a little nicer. Okay. And I'm just using pencil right now. Pencil. Which is what I had next to me. This one's going to have eyes that are like this. Triangular. It's going to have the same smile as that one. This one's going to have like an oval shaped eyes, kind of oval. And it's going to be straight like that. This one's going to have eyebrows like that. A little circle, half circle coming down. And it's going to be like that. And only one side is going to be like a little crinkle, like a little crease. And this one is going to be like this, kind of triangle eyes. And it's going to be like that. Okay, look at what I made. Alright, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things. Now this one over here is going to be like the same, like in this way. Look. Now these shapes are going to be like this. What does that look like to you? I feel like it looks like cracks. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Like it's cracking. You just make little lines like this. And I make a crack going like this. Like all the way down like that. Kind of connected to that one. Okay. This one is going to be a crack starting from the corner. Like a crack the whole box or the whole rectangle. And this one's going to be like that. Okay? That's like cracked rectangles. Or, I'm sorry, squares. Cracked squares. Okay. This one's going to be cracked like this. Cracked like that. This one's going to be cracked like this again. Cracked like that. And another little crack like that. Okay? And then this one's going to be cracked from this side. Like that. And cracked like that up there. I feel like I like that crack more. So I'm going to try to do it like that one. It's like I made a line like that. And again, this is all practice. The first time you do it, it's not going to be like the best, right? You always got to keep on practicing. All right, the next one is going to be like this. Okay, there we go. Now, the next ones, I'm going to make the opposite side, like this. Okay, like that, like that. The opposite side reflection of the rectangle. This one, I'm going to make another square inside of it, like that. And I'm going to connect them like that. In the corners. Okay. And then this one is up to whatever you want to make. So that is our first lesson. You can color them. I will color and I will show the end result when I am done. Okay, I'm going to color. You can color, or you can leave them like this. I kind of like to color and see what I get out of it. Okay, awesome. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.